morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are. It's the last Thursday in November, and for those of us that live in the United States, it's Thanksgiving Day, and wherever you are on this day, I hope you enjoy it with whoever you hold near and dear to your heart. If this day is a difficult one, I hope you find something in this day that brings joy, joy and a smile to your face, and a reminder that we're all in this crazy world together. No matter if our opinions are divided, we're all still here on this blue marble. So with that in mind, this is my Thanksgiving Day message for this year. On this, the fourth Thursday of November, we gather with loved ones we hold dear, with arms held aloft lovingly to those who find this day difficult to celebrate. A moment to celebrate abundance of good company, good food, and good cheer. A moment to give thanks for my parents and my sister, for all of you all around the world, for all the experiences this year has brought, for being on one's own 2 feet for another year, for seeing the sun rise and set each day. From my family to you and yours, I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving Day. I know this sounds really optimistic, given the connotations that this holiday has throughout history. That there's so much difficulty going on in the world right now. But honestly, even with all the calamities going on in and around, I still have that sense of optimism and hope in me. It's something that try as I might over the years, that's not going away. I'm thankful for my parents and my sister. Where would I be in this world if not for them? After all these years, given everything that I've gone through with growing up with cerebral palsy as I did, if I didn't, I wouldn't be the person I am without their support, kindness, and occasional moments of tough love. For everyone around the world, in this day and age, given sometimes the vast distances between us, that we're able to use mediums like video, Zoom, Messenger, and all that to still keep the lines of communication open, that the borders of the world seem a lot closer than they actually are. For all the experiences that this year that I've had. If you had told me back in January that I would have released Poetic Journey in paperback, which was not in the cards at the start of the year, I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have believed the fact that I would be reading my poems in front of the group in Croatia at the farewell dinner. That certainly was not in my on the bingo card this year either. And I'm grateful to Nicoletta, grateful to the group, hell, grateful to every group I've traveled with over the last 9 years, because those moments on the other side of the Atlantic, I still hold them near and dear to my heart. All this time later, that if you had told me this year that I would be taking an improv class, I wouldn't have believed you, because it's the type of thing that's so far out of my comfort zone, because it takes a lot to get me to laugh or like not be dead serious all the time. But there I was. If he had told me that I would be freezing my butt off in a in a football stadium watching a hockey game from way up at MetLife as I did, and see the Rangers beat the Islanders in overtime, no less, and then we back there 3 months later to see the world's greatest rock and roll band after so many attempts of trying to get Stones tickets, I wouldn't have believed you. And I wouldn't have believed me sailing on a boat around Narragansett Bay in Newport. That wasn't on the cards for this year either. For being on my own 2 feet another year. 38's about to close in a few days' time. 39's on the horizon. Given that that wasn't expected to survive, even that, and given the fact that I tend to be a bit clumsy on my feet, I'm still thankful that I am able to walk, without needing a brace, walker, or a cane to help me out. Seeing the sun rise and set each day. There's nothing like walking to the bus every morning and seeing the sun rise behind the horizon as the birds set themselves on the power lines above while I'm waiting for the bus, and then they take off going who knows where. But honestly, after all, I'm so thankful to be here each and every day, even if at times I do seem distant, non-communicative, and don't make nearly enough of an effort to engage everyone. I'm thankful for where things are. Sure, there's always room to improve, and always room to better one's lot in life. And again, I'm so thankful for each and every one of you, as your joy, no matter what form it comes in, brings me joy as it rubs off. So I hope all of you, no matter where this day takes you, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. In the Asia Pacific parts of the world, that you have a wonderful Friday. And the holiday season's about to begin, even with the fact that there's so much difficulty in the world. There's always room to find joy in it. I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll talk again next week. Good night, everybody.